We had some time until the final at Wembley, where we're going to be taking on Arsenal. First, we stopped off at their North London rivals away from home. We played against Tottenham. We scored a late winner with Rasmus Højlund coming off the bench. We had Everton on the road as well. We won 2-0, Garnacho scored the first goal. Then we got a screamer from our new signing, laid off by Luke Shaw and in off the inside post. Back-to-back clean sheets were recorded and Eze ended up getting the Man of the Match award, and his form continued right after that. First of all, look at this ball played by Kobbie Mainoo into Marcus Rashford. The finish was immaculate on top of that. Ipswich did equalise moments later, only for Rashford to put us back in the lead. The game was settled late on by Eze, with Mount playing the killer ball over the top. In the ECL round of 16, we took on Frankfurt. Just 10 minutes in, Eze gave us an early lead. We conceded a penalty which they put away for 1-1, and Rasmus Højlund struck us back ahead after a possession turnover, quickly turning it into an attack. He then doubled his tally on the hour mark to give us a 2-goal lead going into the second leg. And before we get into the nitty gritty of this episode, we will be taking on Arsenal in the Premier League before the cup final. So it isn't a rehearsal, it is a big game because we do have a game in hand, 2 points off the top. Liverpool, they're not going to be quite happy if we end up getting a victory, because that will take us up to 61 points, giving us a 1-point lead on top of the table, which will essentially be the first time we'll be at the top of the table this season. In this episode, we have 2 home games back to back. So Frankfurt, we're going to be playing the second leg of the ECL, where we have a 2-goal lead, as you guys already know, and then we're going to have the cup final at the end of this episode on the 16th of March. In terms of the league top goal scorers, the race for the golden boot is still wide open. Look at that, 16 goals apiece for Werner and Xerxes. Just beneath them are 2 players on 15. We've got Erling Haaland, who still needs to hit another gear on 14. Rasmus Højlund level with Erling Haaland as well. A few tactical tweaks when it comes to the player roles. We have switched up some of the player roles. So a playmaker, we still use that consistently. Before we were using a shadow striker. Agate is more of a holding midfielder more than a deep line playmaker on the fen. If we have someone that's holding, it's more defensive, and we're going to keep the deep line playmaker roaming on the left hand side with Kobbie Mainoo filling up that role. We don't have a ball playing defender anymore. We're not mucking about with that. I feel like that just leaves us open for balls in behind. So I'm going to go with straight defender on the left and a stopper on the right. So the idea is to float more balls into the box, hence why we've gone with a wide playmaker. I don't want to congest the area too much. And we've made those changes with the second formation as well. Again, removing that ball playing defender, having a stopper next to that defender on the left hand side. And that will hopefully shore up our defence. So when it comes to Arsenal, they switched their tactics to 4-4-2. I could have sworn it was 4-2-3-1. What's going on there? In their last 5 games, they've drawn 2 and won 3. Have they made any other additions to the squad? I don't think they have. And they use a tiki-taka system, so best believe we're going to be chasing this ball around if we don't fix ourselves structural-wise. I feel like if we got players pressing on first touches, then we could stand a chance, but we have a bunch of passengers, a bunch of ball watchers, it's going to be a long evening. Yeah, we're going to go with a more structured formation, 4-2-3-1 wide. We defend much better playing like that. We do have an issue when it comes to knocks and suspensions. Agate's out for a couple of days. I think he's got something to do with his elbow. I can't remember exactly. Even Luke Shaw, he got sent off in one of the previous matches. It was an unnecessary sending off, if I'm honest with you. I do tend to lash out, but I don't think it was a red card. And we have a selection dilemma between Xerxes and Højlund. Obviously, these 2 players, they're in good form. We keep yo-yoing with the starting 11. Who's going to start? That's always the question going into an episode. We're going to start with Xerxes because he has the better form overall, but Rasmus Højlund off the bench, he's become an issue. So second versus third. Before we get underway, please remember to smash that like button, sub to the channel if you are new, and also hit the notification bell so you're up to date for my next upload. Again, keep showing the support, keep leaving your likes. I feel like this is going to be a tough encounter. And we're still on Ultimate, by the way. We haven't switched up despite our meltdown in the last episode. We're going to persevere, but again, we have tweaked the sliders, so be sure to check the description. Game's underway. It's not an evening kickoff. I thought it would be. We've had quite a lot lately. Deep into the afternoon. Let's go. We're attacking to the right, Arsenal. They're attacking to the left. Let's see if we can play some football in this episode. Get off to a good start with a victory in the league. And maybe take top spot. Be at the top at the end of the episode. Come on. Get under control. Okay. Lose the ball. Gabriel Jesus to Havertz. It's going to give a return. Well done, Delict. Interception made on the edge of the box. Garnacho going to float that to the left. Rashford is getting that. He has to. Keeps it in. Rashford. Let's just check back. Nuri under some pressure. Come on, man. Where's the strength? Overlap and run. Nuri. Back on the inside. Rashford. Fernandes. Is that Mainu? It's a fine challenge in the middle of the park. In the middle of Arsenal's half. Well done, Casemiro. Nothing's getting by him so far. Come on. Oh, it's just poor passing. Mainu's still got that knock. Fernandes, be a bit more combative. Oh, we need more aggression in the middle. We should have come out with the ball there. Sterling on the inside. Jesus. Long shot. Well done, Onana. Makes it look easy. Normally, he exaggerates the saves. Very steady at the back so far. Nuri. Make the run, Rashford. Go on, Bruno. Rashford on the outside. We've got them where we want them. Rashford cuts in on his right foot. Oh my God, how have we not scored that? Unlucky. It's a positive move. Our first shot at goal. It's not on target. Mainu's still injured. Probably going to have to make a sub at half-time. Go on. Garnacho slipping. Rashford. Oh, right with the save. Go on, Bruno. Come on, man. Passing needs to be better on the edge. Nuri. It's got Saka to keep up with. Ball played in. Gabriel Jesus tests out Onana. Onana, the last line of defence, makes the save. At the intervals, fairly even, if I'm honest with you. It's kind of 50-50 with possession. Chances created 50-50. We just need to be a bit more tidy on the ball. Fernandes into Rashford. Gonna up the tempo now. Oh, just about to let one off Marino with a last-ditch challenge. Okay, so Collier, he's going to have to come on for Kobbie Mainoo. It's not an ideal substitution. Collier, we've been giving him a few opportunities in the Europa League. Isn't that great technically, but I'm sure he'll do a decent job for now. Well done, Collier. Well done. Xerxes comes short. Come on, overlap. Garnacho's quicker than Zinchenko. He should be overlapping and overtaking him there. We're making another change. We're not playing games here. Mount is on for Casemiro. We've got Højlund on for Xerxes. So we're going to go with a more attacking approach. Games are won and lost based on these sorts of decisions. Oh, come on. What are you doing, Rashford? Just pass the ball, man. Oh, my days. As soon as we make the change. Calamity. Oh. There we go. Fernandes in the middle. It's just lackluster. It's poor. It's poor, man. Balls should be getting to its targets. Well done, Collier. Rashford ignores the ball. Lets Højlund take over instead. Would have preferred him to take the ball, Rashford. Why? Why are you doing these things? You don't make these decisions. I picked you to receive it. Ball over the top. Oh, God. Okay. Lenght is off for Euro. Need to show up the defence. Rashford's off now. We're going to bring on Amad Diallo, who's playing on the right-hand side. Obviously, Garnacho is playing off the left. Come on, trigger a tactic. Crowd the keeper, lads. Crowd that goalkeeper. That's what we need from you. Nice ball in as well from Bruno Martinez. Tests out Raya. That is a goal-saving save. I give him that. Let's try this again. Or a shorter corner. Crowd the keeper. Come on, ball in, launch it in. Go on, head it down. Rasmus into Garnacho. Come on, man. Come on. It was long awaited. 1-0. Garnacho with the finish. Højlund with the assist. Look what it means to the team. Lenght, who've just been bought off, celebrating. So is the fans. Crowd's gone wild. The OT's lit up. Look at that. Ball in by Bruno Fernandes. Knocked down by the Dane. And then the Argentine there on the half volley. Can't stop us, man. You can't stop us. Well, let's not get too gassed. Saliba's off for Rice. I don't know what tactical change that is or what that means. But we've got 10 minutes to go. Oh, no. Havertz isolated with Lissandro. We've got Aït-Nouri as backup. Come on. Well done, Lissandro Martinez. He's been a rock at the back. Ready for each interception to be made. Garnacho. We go with Rasmus Højlund. Oh my days, I hit the inside of the post. I thought that was 2-0 at the end of the game. But that was the last attack. We won 1-0 and we were very effective on the break. Arsenal couldn't handle us. I think Rasmus Højlund then runs in behind. I'm telling you, they were legendary. It changed the course of the game. Not been as enthusiastic in a while. Yeah, 50-50 when it comes to possession. Chances created, 50-50. Let's check out the XG, 1.3 to the 0.8. Not a lot created overall. It was a cagey game. It was a tactical bout, but we came out on top. Fernandes with the man of the match award, put in a man of the match performance. Didn't get a goal or an assist, but he played well. Onana 8.3 as well. Could have got man of the match too. Never count us out. Never count us out, even if we're not in the best form possible. I feel like the tactical changes did make a massive difference in the second half. Look at that. This is something we need to normalize at Manchester United again. Being on top of the table, 61 points to Liverpool 60. I know there's only a point difference, but we've come a long way. It's not going to be a stroll in the park, but we should have enough to get this over the line. Now that we're not going to be playing in 4 different competitions at once. So in regards to the youth, we haven't had a goalkeeper throughout the season, so we haven't played any of the youth tournaments. Despite our academy being high grade, really good quality, I don't think we've been doing well in terms of the defensive department. And speaking of the academy, we have promoted a few players, I think 3 to be exact. Lance Hargreaves, we've got Aaron Wheatley, we did speak about them at the start of the campaign. Tyler Bryan, 2 players injured right now. Let's check out the news on Kobe Mainoo. So Garte's cleared to play and Kobe Mainoo's out for 3 months with a broken toe. This is what we didn't need at the back end of the season. We still have Ericsson as a backup, but he's not Kobe Mainoo. You guys are seeing what he's capable of. We are also in for a backup CDM in the summer. So Adam Wharton, he's one of the first players that popped up in a scout assignment. We're looking for a right winger as well. So that's the news on potential transfers. I think Takafusa Kubo is going to be the likeliest target. I like his player build. He's good on the ball technically. He probably has a few physical attributes we probably need to improve on, but yeah, as long as he's technically gifted, who cares? And the list does go on. So if you have any suggestions for the right hand side, even Mbuemo, let's see if we could get a scouting report on him. Yeah, if you have any suggestions, leave it in the comment section below. We've been really aggressive at getting our targets so far in this rebuild. I want to continue the attitude going into the summer. In terms of Frankfurt, they're going to be using a 4-4-2 flat formation. Their form is up and down. They've only recorded 1 victory and had 1 defeat in the course of the last 5 games. The rest are draws. It's quite annoying to have another player out for a long duration. Not having players available is a headache and a half. We did have a good selection dilemma going into this episode. Now it might be tough. We're going to rotate quite a bit going into this next game using our 4-3-3 attack formation. So Mason Mount, he's going to be playing as a box-to-box midfielder, more advanced, probably more opportunities going to be conceded, but hopefully being a more advanced side, hopefully we create more chances too. It's just about taking them. I think we're doing really well at the moment. Let's not jinx this episode though. We're at Old Trafford for the second leg, round of 16 encounter with Frankfurt. Let's see if we can dominate across both legs. Just trying to be calm and composed, passing it out. Over the top now, Fernandes is on. He's on. Come on, make that run, Rasmus. Gonna play into Rasmus. Shoots, screams the crowd. We take the shot on the turn. If only we got in between the sticks. Keeper did look beaten. Mamouche. Ball played into the centre. Go on, Mount. Head that. We'll take it. Bruno. Rasmus. He's alone up top. Diallo. Gonna go on the inside. Diallo does well. Go on, over the top into Rashford, who takes it down on his chest. We need to get the shot off. Well played, Euro, staying with his man. Ekatike forced to take a long shot. Ekatike just balling out in the middle. Somehow they keep the ball. Somehow they still got the ball. Mamouche gets a shot off and somehow they've scored 1-0. It's 3-2 on aggregate. We deserve that. We deserve that. Rashford's lack of effort down the left-hand side is pissing me off right now. I don't understand what's going on. Bruno. It's not going to Bruno, is it? Oh, Rasmus. Should bury that. I feel aggrieved right now. I feel really aggrieved. These players are not doing too well at passing the ball and moving around. Played better against Arsenal on the ball. Just don't get where that disconnect is coming from. Bruno. Again, there's no clear opening to attack this penalty area. There we go, Bruno. We've entered. And Kunku loses out. Euro finds Ahmad. Tries to turn and run at the defender. Falls flat on his face. Great challenge there by Euro. Thought we weren't going to make that. Bruno into Diallo. There should be some. Oh, look at the breakaway. Diallo on the inside. On the inside. Diallo gets a shot off. 1-1. 1-1. 4-2 on aggregate. Hamad Diallo with a burst of pace. Couldn't be stopped. Couldn't be tamed. Cuts in on his favoured left foot. Telling the boys to calm down on the touchline. Yeah, we need to keep our cool here. We need to keep our cool. 61 minutes played. We're level now. First touch. Again, poor. Rashford just needs to calm it down, man. Bruno. Gonna give that to Rasmus in the gap. Rasmus first touch. Brilliant. But Koch comes across. There we go. Right foot strike. Mason Mounts. Strike blocked. Go on the edge of the box. Oh, Agarte's shot is parried. There's Rasmus Højlund. There's Rasmus Højlund. 2-1. In a matter of minutes, just kept firing shots at Kevin Trapp. He couldn't handle every single one of them. So it hasn't been light work on the night, but across both legs, we have a healthy lead now. 3 goals separating us. It's 5-2. Frankfurt probably want to decrease the deficit, and they're about to. Flipping now, man. I don't understand why nobody pressured him at the byline, and then when the ball got played into the gap, like, no one stuck a foot out to try and stop that. I'm trying to play simple passes in front of the player, and it goes for the person beyond the player that I'm aiming for. And that causes problems. Look, he's about to do it again with Bruno. There we go, Rasmus. Come on, Mount. On the edge, left foot strike. Try to go for the top corner. Agarte. And give that to Bruno. Bruno over the top. Rasmus Højlund can take it up, take it down under control. Perfect finish. Finishes it with a bit of finesse. The circle's still there. I can't stop looking at it. But yeah, we're back ahead, 3-2. More changes. We're thinking about the cup final now. We're going to bring on Mazraoui. We play him as an inside fullback. He's playing as a left back now. Eze's on for Marcus Rashford. So we're playing Eze as a left winger. Trying to run down this left-hand side of ours. Come on. Don't allow them to do it. Come on. Oh, my days. The game literally just gave the ball back to them. That's what I wanted them to do there. Just pass it to Xerxes. We got the victory, 3-2. It wasn't a tidy one. It wasn't a comfortable one. We made things a lot harder than it needed to be. But across both legs, we did well. To the point where it ended 6-3 on aggregate. And in terms of match facts, we dominated possession just by 5%. In terms of XG, 3.5 to the 2.1, so quite a few chances created. Our passing accuracy in this game was 91%, which is really pleasing to see. In terms of man of the match, again, back-to-back games, Bruno Fernandes gets it. So we have 2 days to recover for now, and it's killing the squad at the minute. I don't think Rashford's going to be fully fit, fully available for the cup final. He's not really in good form anyway, so it probably isn't a miss. Garnacho's most likely going to get the nod. There's a chance to get silverware now. I'm not nervous at all. This is what we've been waiting for. So the Premier League teams are probably playing right now, so we're probably going to have a game in hand, but the fact of the matter is, without the game in hand, we're on top of the table. The fact that I saw that we can actually have a structure at the back and also be effective in the attack is positive news. And I know that we're going into this game no longer on top of the table, but the fact of the matter is, without the game in hand, we are league leaders, really and truly. A role update for Collier. We're going to continue to try and use the youth. As long as he's an option, as long as he puts in decent performances, we're going to keep him around. We've made a bit of progression. I don't want to go backwards. Rasmus Højlund right now, I fancy him over Xerxes against Arsenal especially. The runs in behind was really effective once we brought on Højlund in the second half, I should say. But yeah, this is it. This is it, guys. We should be getting the silverware over the line if we are going off that first performance. All that matters is that we put in a solid performance and come out with a trophy. This will be United's 3rd trophy in 3 seasons. So make sure that we maintain that winning mentality. We lose the ball in the middle of the park stupidly. Saka try to get Agarte to aggressively win it back for us. Havertz. Well done. Oh, do better there. Sterling. Tricky feet. Havertz. Back into Raheem Sterling. This is not where we want to be right now. Jesus on the inside. Gets the shot off. Oh no, that makes the stop. Onana makes the stop. We go up the line. Garnacho on the inside. Come on, accelerate into space. He does exactly that. Come on, support. Højlund. Eat Nuri. We need someone on the inside, man. This is ridiculous. Well, that's Højlund out wide. It's a poacher. We need him in the middle. Ugarte. Delo. Diallo. Come on, man. Structure's a bit too good for our passing. The movement's not good enough at the minute. Garnacho. Bruno. Tried to cross it in first time. I don't know what the hell that was. Gabriel Jesus returns or receives the ball on the return. Marino on the inside is Raheem Sterling, 1-0 to Arsenal. I don't understand how we allowed him to make that run on the inside. Delo should have been tracking that. And De Ligt, I don't know what he got distracted by. He should have been minding his business and protecting the right-hand side of the centre. He's right centre-back. He's right centre-back, always worrying about what's going on with Martinez's side. That's the problem. These two centre-backs, they need to just focus on the task at hand. We're 1-0 down at Wembley. Doesn't mean we're down and out. Come on, Rasmus, come short, man. Why are you doing that? I press R1 for him to come short. He's ignoring me. It's not the time to be outplayed by Arteta. We've conceded early on as well, which is a significant difference to the first encounter in this episode. Come on, just switch me to the right guys. Get ahead on that. Well done, De Ligt. 31 minutes gone. Still trailing. Go and make that run. Garnacho. What's Højlund doing? Pass the ball, man. Pass the fricking ball. Like I literally pressed triangle. He ignored the entire input. That's really annoyed me there. That's really annoyed me. What is this, man? I passed the ball to you, run off. How do you know I don't want to combine with you even further? It's a mess. It's an absolute mess. De Ligt. Rasmus, come short. Just come short. That's all we need is someone to link up with. Half time, we're 1-0 down. I just don't understand. I really don't. Really don't understand the mentality of these players sometimes. Garnacho. Ball over the top. Frustration is brewing and cooking up in my head right now. Rasmus Højlund in behind. Oh, he's offside. He's offside. Thought that was 1-1. Premature celebrations. It's a positive start to the second half though. All over the top. Saliba heads that down. Diallo. Bruno, we're going to burst into the box. Come on, man. We need some support on the inside. Let's go, Amad Diallo. Just don't run. Don't bother even running, Rasmus. There we go. There we go. Diallo. Still going with the ball. Garnacho. Forget this. Improvisation FC. Rashford is going up top. Rasmus Højlund's off. Oh, come on, ref, man. It's not that kind of game. It's not that kind of game. 1-0 down at this current moment in time. And then we've got players doing that. What is this? Changes made. Eze's on. Playing the 4-3-3 attack. All lumped up to the right-hand side. Go on, Rashford. Keep making that run. It's just it's too far forward. And too central as well. Raya's just going to easily come and catch that. Come on, Eze. Garnacho. Ref. Yellow card. Yellow card. In fact, that's a red, man. Right on the edge of the box. From behind. No path of getting the ball. No way of getting the ball. And he only gets a yellow. Luke Shaw's been sent off multiple times this season for less than that. Garnacho's clearly being targeted. Mr. Mount on this free kick. It's a poor hit. Rashford on the edge. 1-1. 1-1. Marcus Rashford gets us back into the game. We have been knocking on that door in the second half. We've got about 14 minutes to go. Just like we can't take the ball off them. Eventually, they will get what they want. Martinelli. Ball in. No one, they don't switch me to anybody that can contest that cross. Got the line. Eze. Be careful now with exerting too much energy here. Rashford, ball smashed at him. What's he done there? He's gone for the near post rather than opening up for the opposite corner. Like, why? Why, bro? My problem throughout the season's been my pass is getting to its destination. Throughout the entire season, we're playing players onside. Playing players onside in behind. Well done, Martinez. I just can't believe this is what we're doing in the final at Wembley. I just can't believe my eyes right now. We're going to extra time. Rashford and Raheem Sterling are the goal scorers in this game. We're at extra time now. Another shot on the edge of the box. It's just frustration, just growing and growing. But eventually Arsenal are going to take the lead. Let's not jinx it though. Speaking it into existence. And let's do something about it. Eze. Ball over the top. Go on. Diallo. Into Mount. Go on, Mount. Cut back. Rashford. Shot blocked. Ugarte. Oh, man. Diallo. There's Mount again. Eze. Go on. Mount. It's just real close control here. Over the top into Rashford. Too much by Diallo. Just way too much. Okay, more tactical changes. We've got Casemiro. He's coming on. Playing as a CDM next to Ugarte. Xerxes replacing Garnacho. Rashford moving back on the left-hand side. Well done, Mazraoui. Not mucking about and trying to get the ball back. Xerxes in acres of space. Next to him is Rashford. Rashford, go and take the shot. He's brought down as well, and he doesn't get past the keeper. Referee, what is going on here? He was getting dragged the entire time of making that run. Like, Ben White's been getting away with a lot of crimes in this game. A lot of crimes. And second half, we need to turn up in the second half. Well done, Euro. Steps up, makes the interception. There we go, Ugarte. Oh, Eze. Eze! 108 minutes is taken for us to take the lead. Eberechi Eze, signing in January, has single-handedly put one hand on the trophy for Manchester United. Arsenal, they were in a lead position for majority of this game, and we've gone and turned it around in extra time. That ball over the top by Ugarte, that overlap and run by Eze, everything about that move was very, very exciting to see and exciting to watch. This is what we need. We need more runs from our number 10. It's a shame that Bruno Fernandes, he's played really well throughout this episode, but when we needed him to step up, he didn't. But we've got Eze as backup for that exact reason. Deliver the blow to Arteta's boys. They're going to go again another season without a trophy since the pandemic on the ball and also winning the ball back. He's excellent. Eze, Ugarte. Again, an overlapping run from Eze. This time we had to ignore it. Amad Diallo's super tired. He's super tired, but this should be it. Referee, he blows the whistle. At Wembley, we have won. We have won our first trophy of the campaign, the first trophy of the campaign. The Carabao Cup is coming back to the OT. Yeah, guys, it's been a long season, I can't lie. It's been a long episode. I thought we weren't going to get the trophy over the line, if I'm honest with you. We were playing really poor in the first and the second half. But yeah, we're about to... Oh, come on, man. Please don't. Please don't. There's another bug, guys. I think... Come on, man. What's wrong with this game? The game has one... These people have one task. That's my issue. They have one task in life. One task in life. They get it wrong, but it is what it is. We've won the Carabao Cup. Despite seeing the Premier League trophy in front of us, we're going to have to wait until May for this to be the official title lift or title celebration, but we got the EFL Cup out of the way. Yeah, and that's what ruins this game, man. These little bugs, like you're doing updates, but you're breaking things in the midst of it. I don't know, but yeah, we got a man of the match performance from Severity. Eze coming off the bench, really crucial and pivotal to that last attack for that last goal. In terms of XG2 to their 1.3, our passing accuracy dipped significantly, 83%. Yeah. That's the difference between a side that presses us on the ball and a side that lets us have the ball. Yeah, it's quite a shame that there's glitches and bugs happening in the middle of an episode, but we move. Eze's the hero at the end of this episode. He gives us the first trophy as the Manchester United boss, and hopefully there's many more to come. So we're packing things up now at the end of the episode. We are 2 points behind Liverpool with a game in hand, so we're sitting second place with 61 points. If we win this game against Nottingham Forest, we can claim that top spot back. But there is a huge international break, 2 weeks it's going to take for us to actually get back into Premier League football. Got the headlines here. Bruno Fernandes celebrating with the trophy. Eze got man of the match for this game as well. And we got some good statistics to talk about. 50 matches, 33 wins, 9 draws and 8 losses. In terms of the squad stats, just before we end the episode, we're going to take a quick look at that. In terms of our top goal scorer, it remains to be, actually, they're both level. Xerxes and Rasmus Højlund. There's 50 goals between them. It's actually crazy to have 2 strikers in form like this, both above a 7 average. In terms of Bruno Fernandes, 7.82, he's got about 33 goal involvements, 13 goals and 20 assists in 43 appearances. Eze, I feel like he got a few goals for Crystal Palace as well, but he's got about 15 in all comps this season too. And yeah, I'm quite upset that Kobbie Mainoo's going to be out. We've got 2 months remaining until he's back. He does have a contract dilemma. He's got a 37.8 million release clause, and it's only like 4 million above his actual market value. So we're gonna have to go in and renegotiate a contract off camera, see what we can do in terms of squad morale, because the morale around the squad isn't that great, despite being in a really good position in the league and also bringing in a trophy. But yeah, if you made it this far, smash that like button, sub to the channel if you are new, and also hit the notification bell so you're notified when I upload again. And guys, keep leaving your feedback, keep leaving comments in the comment section below, just to show a bit of support for the channel. But yeah, we just need to focus on getting a goalkeeper in for the youth academy, and then we can go from there in terms of the youth development. But yeah, we'll talk more about that in the next episode potentially. Take care for now. Peace.